Hello and welcome to Literally My Life, My Guide to Girlhood's first YouTube video. Welcome to our YouTube channel, guys. I'm so excited to have you guys here. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Alexandra El-Amin. I am from Chicago, Illinois. I'm a Northsider, so go Cubs. And I host a podcast that comes out every Monday called Literally My Life, My Guide to Girlhood. Literally My Life is basically about, obviously, my life, but it's also about me guiding young women through teenage angst and empowering young girls. You know, I feel like I'm one of those people who have had every experience and have had every story, and I am here to overshare and to guide young women through the teenage years, because these are some hard years. The puberty years are the hardest, where you're figuring everything out. And don't worry, because you have your new big sister now, and I'm so excited to be here for you. So here's what you can expect on Literally My Life, My Guide to Girlhood's YouTube channel. So obviously, first thing you guys are going to get are the podcast episodes. I'm obviously going to upload everything on here tonight, all 24 of our episodes, because I still have them saved. But beyond that, I'm also going to post vlogs. I'm going to post a lot of bonus content, bonus interviews, bonus vlogs, bonus Q&A sessions, everything. I don't really believe in Patreon stuff. I think it's kind of stupid. So every time I need to yap, I'm just going to basically come on here, and it's going to be great, and we're going to have so much fun. If you don't listen to the podcast, then you don't know the topics, but I basically talk a lot about mental health. We talk about diet culture, sex, puberty, periods, everything you can think of, all the mushy-gushy feely stuff. But we're going to have so much fun, I promise. Okay, I think it's a good time to talk a little bit about me, about my life outside of the podcast. I'm 17 years old. I am originally from Denver, but I moved to Chicago when I was about 5 years old. I love Chicago. I consider it my home, and I am so blessed and happy to have grown up here instead of Denver, although I love Denver. I have 4 sisters, and I have the best relationships with all of them. And all of them are married except for 2. So only 2 of them are married. But I'm very close with them and their husbands and their kids. I love my sisters and I love my family, and I'm a big family person. Outside of the podcast, I read so much. I am such a book junkie. It is insane. I write a lot of poetry, which sometimes I share. And I like to go out. I like a good party. I like to dress up. I like to shop. Like, I am a girly girl in so many ways, and I love that. And you will definitely see that on the podcast. Definitely. So Literally My Life has about 3 special segments. The first is Girl Talk. I talk about sex, I talk about feminine hygiene, I talk about all things, puberty, all of that mushy-gushy stuff, but I make it fun, I promise. I also have a special segment about mental health check-ins. I'm very vulnerable on the podcast. I talk a lot about my mental health, and I talk a lot about my mental health journey, and I'm very open about it. I think that's the best way to go with this, and I give a lot of guidance and advice. And the third thing is Ask Me Anything. I love doing Ask Me Anything. You guys basically submit me questions about stuff, and I answer them on the podcast. I give my open and raw opinion about things, which is sometimes not the best thing to do, but I think you guys will love it. Now here's how you can get involved, and something you submit can be featured in an episode of Literally My Life, My Guide to Girlhood. The best way to do this is to submit all your questions, concerns, and comments on one of the comment sections on either literally on Instagram or TikTok at Literally My Life MGTG, or to subscribe to our podcast. Please subscribe to our podcast, rate it, and I love reviews. Please leave reviews. I absolutely love that. You can always submit questions and comments, and now you can comment on Spotify, which is amazing. And I promise you'll get back to you, and you could possibly be featured in an episode. Isn't that so super cool? Now here's a sneak peek of our latest video episode, Letting Go, Reclaiming My Life and Mental Health. Okay, so the second thing I let go of was living up to other people's expectations. And the biggest thing for me with that was the burden of other people's expectations. I just talked about how I feel like people are never satisfied, and I'm going to tell like a little mini story. Thank you guys so much for watching Literally My Life, My Guide to Girlhood's first YouTube video. If you guys liked what you saw here, please subscribe to this channel, like and share a comment, and follow at Literally My Life MGTG on Instagram and TikTok, and subscribe to our podcast on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys next week. Thank you guys so much for listening, and I will see you guys. I love you guys. Bye.